Tinubu administration is an assembly of forgers, impostors, morally bankrupt people, says Atiku. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. I bring to you another fresh details regarding um, Uche Unaji scandal. Here is Atiku Abubakar saying that Tinubu administration is an assembly of forgers, impostors, morally bankrupt people. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of presiding over an administration built on deceit and forgery, stating that the government has made dishonest estate policy. Atiku's statement followed the resignation of the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Uche Unaji, after a Premium Times investigation exposed that he forged the University of Nigeria Nsukka UNN degree certificate he presented for screening. The investigative report revealed discrepancies in the minister's credentials and confirmed that the UNN had never issued him any certificate. Following the publication, Unaji was forced to tender his resignation on Tuesday. The federal government described his exit as voluntary, but the development has continued to generate public outrage. Reacting to the controversy, in a statement titled Forgery Last State Policy, Tinubu, his cabinet and the DSS must be held accountable. Atiku said the incident revealed the deep moral crisis at the heart of the Tinubu administration and exposed the hypocrisy of its anti-corruption rhetoric. He argued that what should have been treated as a national scandal had instead been whitewashed as a voluntary resignation in a desperate attempt to deceive Nigerians and cover up widespread rot within the government. He said Uche Unaji should not have been allowed the court seal of resignation. He should have been summarily dismissed and prosecuted for deceit and falsification. By permitting him to quietly exit through the back door, the Tinubu administration has once again demonstrated that it is an assembly of forgers, impostors, and morally bankrupt individuals masquerading as public servants. Atiku also took aim at the Department of State Service (DSS), which cleared Unaji for appointment despite its earlier rejection of other nominees. He accused the agency of negligence and complicity, describing the incident as a national disgrace. He said, "What makes this even more embarrassing is that the same Department of State Services, DSS, which screened out Malam Nasir El-Rufai for alleged security concerns, is the very agency that cleared this same character, Uche Unaji." The DSS truly deserves our flowers for this national disgrace. The former vice president stated that the DSS failure to conduct due diligence had embarrassed Nigerians before the world and questioned how many other officials with forged records might currently be serving in Tinubu's cabinet. Atiku linked the forgery scandal to what he described as a pattern of deception that starts from the very top of the administration. He said Tinubu himself had long been enmeshed in controversies over his identity, age, and educational records. He said the man who occupies the office of president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has for decades been enmeshed in controversies surrounding his identity, age, and academic records. Citing the Chicago State University saga and multiple contradictory claims under oath, Atiku said Tinubu's inability to defend the authenticity of his certificate credibly had a set dangerous precedent for others in his government. He added, when a man of questionable identity leads a country, deception becomes the standard of governance. Tinubu's personal history of alleged forgery and perjury has effectively institutionalized falsehood in public service. Atiku then called for a thorough investigation into the academic and professional credentials of all cabinet members, starting with Tinubu himself. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.